And the Earth is...
Flat. Flat.
The Earth is flat.
My reality, my senses tell me that the Earth is flat and stationary.
What if everything you've been told about reality is incomplete? What if the world you see on maps, the history you learned in school, the universe scientists describe?
It appears to me to be a stationary plane. I would find it to be an ice plane where we have a localized sun and our environment thrives there.
What if all of that is just one layer of a far deeper truth? Welcome to Worlds Unseen, Lost Chronicles. For thousands of years, humanity has told stories of hidden worlds, realms beyond our perception, places that exist just out of reach, beyond ice walls, beneath the earth, in parallel dimensions.
You ever seen the pictures? Probably type in the ice wall. Right. So you can see our world in the middle. Flat earthers, or some of them, believe that beyond the ice wall is this other world with its own continent.
Across timelines that split and converge. These aren't just fairy tales. They're fragments of something larger. Whispers of cosmologies we've forgotten. Echoes of knowledge we've lost. What if our world, this Earth, this timeline, this reality, is just one thread in an infinite tapestry?
You start seeing words like composite or animation or something that tells you this is not an actual photograph of the Earth.
What if there are worlds unseen all around us, waiting to be explored? Imagine lands beyond the great ice wall at the edge of the known world. Territories hidden behind Antarctica's frozen barrier.
The last remaining territory on the planet that could have such a designation is Antarctica.
Places ancient maps hinted at. Places modern treaties keep sealed. Lemuria, where eternal spring blooms in valleys no satellite has seen. Asgard, the Nordic realm at the southern edge, where legend and landscape merge. The Kong Islands, archipelagos lost to time and silence. But the unseen doesn't end at ice. What if, beneath your feet, hollow chambers stretch for thousands of miles?
Something seems to be going on this mysterious continent at the South Pole.
Vast, luminous worlds with their own suns, their own civilizations, their own forgotten histories. Ancient explorers spoke of them. Mystics described them. Every culture has whispered of realms below. And what if reality itself branches? What if every choice you make splits the timeline? Every decision creates a fork in the road, and both paths are taken by different versions of you in different worlds.
We used to think or hope that if you went into a black hole, it's a portal to another place, perhaps another dimension, another universe.
Parallel universes where history unfolded differently, where empires never fell, where technologies emerged centuries early, where you chose another path, another life, another destiny. Worlds that echo ours but diverge at key moments. Are you living just one life?
Have you ever wondered if parallel universes are a real thing? An infinite number of realities and potentially infinite versions of you.
Or infinite variations across infinite realities? What of time itself? Does it flow in one direction? Or does it loop, fold, fracture into spirals? Are there futures that already exist, waiting to be reached? Are there pasts that can still be changed, timelines that can still be rewritten?
Our solar system isn't moving in a straight line. It's tilted at about 60 degrees to the galactic plane, tracing a beautiful helical path through space.
And what about the spaces between? Dimensions we cannot see, frequencies we cannot hear, realities layered upon our own, separated by the thinnest veil. What if every religion's heaven and hell are not metaphors, but actual places?
The truth about what happens when it's time for you to die. After you die, you either go up to heaven or down to hell.
Realms existing in parallel, just beyond perception. Look up. The planets, the stars, the vast dark ocean of space. What if they're more than celestial bodies? What if Mars is not a dead red rock, but a gateway? What if Venus hides more than clouds? What if Saturn's rings are not just ice and dust, but something else? What if our solar system is a network of portals?
Where is our solar system really going? We often think it's just revolving around the sun. The entire solar system is racing through space at nearly 828,000 kilometers per hour.
Doorways to dimensions we cannot yet imagine. Ancient astronomers saw the heavens as alive, as divine, as meaningful. Modern science sees them as cold and empty. But what if the ancients were closer to the truth? You might ask, why explore these ideas? Why speculate about things we can't prove? Because human progress has always been driven by the question, what if? Every great discovery began as heresy. Every breakthrough started as a wild idea. The Earth was once flat. The sun orbited us. Time was absolute. We know better now. But how much more is there to learn? These stories, these myths, these theories, these chronicles, they're not just entertainment. They're exercises in imagination, tools for expanding consciousness. They remind us that reality is stranger, more mysterious, more magical than any textbook can capture. And perhaps, just perhaps, some of these stories are echoes of truths we've forgotten. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to explore these unseen worlds, one by one, chronicle by chronicle. We'll journey beyond the ice. We'll descend into hollow Earth.
Cosmic inflation caused the Big Bang, but it may have created a number of different universes at the same time.
We'll step sideways into parallel timelines. We'll reach forward into possible futures and backward into lost pasts. We'll visit worlds that science denies and legend remembers. We'll ask the questions no one else dares to ask, not because we have the answers, but because wonder is where all great journeys begin. This is just the beginning. Every week, we'll open a new door, explore a new realm, uncover a new mystery. If you're ready to see beyond the veil, if you're ready to question everything you think you know, if you're ready to step into the unseen, then subscribe. Join this journey. Because once we begin, there's no turning back. The worlds are waiting. The chronicles are calling. And I'm taking you on an adventure unlike anything you've ever experienced. See you in the unseen worlds.